A lot of strange things have been going on the last couple of days. But this... Is she hitting on Victor or am I crazy? Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Oh, my God.
What?
You broke the seal. Now I'm gonna think about sex. Or maybe not. So, did you ask her out?
I don't see that that's any of your business.
Well, you should ask her out. Not many people like you.
And you just assume that I'm available.
Victor, iron your shirt, get a haircut, come back tomorrow, and ask her out.
Keep the change.
Imagine you are walking through the woods and you come across a ferocious bear. Do you run because you're afraid, or are you afraid because you run?
You run because you're afraid.
Why?
Well, because you know it could kill you. I mean, you wouldn't run if it was like a rabbit or something.
Okay, why is she feeling herself up in the middle of psychology class?
Because she can.
William James argued that you are afraid because you are running, that your running and other physiological impulses stem directly from your perceptions of the bear. Mr. Luca.
Yeah, let me ask you something. So, who's in charge here, the brain or the body? Let's just get to it.
In the interests of getting to it, Mr. James's example of the bear...
I so don't care about the bear right now. Here's my question. If your brain is in charge, shouldn't it just be able to tell the body not to do the things you don't want it to do? And if the body's in charge, can't it make the brain stop thinking things that totally contradict what the body's doing?
Does this have anything to do with your brain not functioning before your mouth starts moving?
Look, call me crazy, but I think that the brain and the body should be on the same page.
You know, the problem, Adele, is that you don't know the difference between a boyfriend and a booty call. Oh, can I help you?
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Wait, are you from down the street?
Yes, but I...
Oh, don't worry. I give Lenny's rates to all of his customers while he's away. Come on, have a seat.
Oh, I don't think I need the,
Oh, why are men so afraid of pink? I'm telling you, it's not going to make you sterile, I promise.
So because he lives in the apartment across the hall, he thinks he doesn't have to spend the night?
I'm telling you, a man with a fear of commitment is like a stray cat. You know, he'll keep coming if you feed him, but he ain't moving into your house.
He says there's not enough air in my apartment.
Oh, please, Adele, why don't you just get welcome tattooed across your forehead and be done with it?
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means if you live your life like a doormat, don't complain when people walk all over you. What do you think?
Without having all the information, I think you may be mistaking propinquity for romance. When people interact for long periods of time, residual causality may occur. Attraction can affect and be affected by attitudinal similarity, which is exactly what you just said.
See what I tell you, girls. So what are you, like some kind of psychologist or something?
Some kind, yes.
You know, I don't know if I believe in all that stuff.
I think you might. You were talking earlier about commitment phobia.
Well, it's kind of like the Bible, you know. I pick and choose.
You have the most amazing eyes.
Yeah.
No, I mean it as a compliment.
If they're so fantastic, do you think you're the first one to notice?
I suppose not.
Well, excuse me for not melting like butter. But thanks anyway. Oh, I want you to meet my date, Lydia. Look.
What? Vic!
Come here.
Oh, God, Jackie, I forgot to tell you something.
Can you please get your arm? I'd like to introduce you to my other best friend, Lydia. Lydia, this is Dr. Victor Lesky.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Got it. What's going on?
Lydia. You know, my friend Candy dated the groom in high school. Then again, Candy dated everybody in high school.
And is the temptress here?
Vicky sat next to her at the ceremony.
There was another woman in the room?
Let me know when you're done blowing smoke up my dress. What are you doing? You haven't even had a chance to talk to Vic yet.
Jackie, I gotta tell you something.
What?
I know Victor.
What?
Yeah, he's my professor.
You're gonna be kidding me.
He's my professor from the bar.
Best of scotch on the rocks?
Yeah.
What, that's a drunken moron who's always busting your chops?
Hey, those are your words, not mine.
What are your words?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know him.
Neither do I.
Look, I think he's a good guy. I just think he's really complicated.
Or just what I was hoping for.
Here's your ginger ale.
Which one?
Well, they're both ginger ale. Can I get you something?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Should we sit down?
Yeah, okay. So, you know my friend Lydia?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm just telling you right now, don't bring your crap to my table. You understand?
I understand.
So what? You dance one song and you're a wallflower?
Oh, I'm no wallflower. Dr. Freud claimed the unconscious is divided into the id, the ego, and the superego. Who can tell me about these? Anyone? Anyone at all? Miss De Luca.
Well, the id is all the nasty stuff you really want to do. And the superego is your mother's voice in your head telling you not to do it. And the ego is where they duke it out.
Irritating, but accurate. So, for example, fantasies would come from where?
The dirty channel. Sorry.
No, good answer. The dirty channel. Or, as Freud would have it in one of his moments of sobriety, hello?
The id.
Thank you. Needs and fantasies. Such as?
Sex?
Need or fantasy?
Depends on who you're doing it with.
Thank you. Another?
Love.
Love, good. Another?
Dr. Lesky, you put love under fantasy.
Are you saying love is not a fantasy?
It's not. It's a pain in the ass, but it's an actual thing.
Delusions are actual things, Mr. Luca.
Oh, now it's a delusion?
Not a delusion, the delusion, based on nothing more than the infantile needs and fantasies of our id.
Look, it might not always work out, but it is real.
Is it? Well, perhaps it doesn't always work out for you because people, like art, are best viewed from a distance. Once you get up close, the mirage disappears and you're left alone in the desert, drinking sand.
But haven't you ever been...
This isn't about me. You're the one who believes in Santa Claus. But my love is real, Dr. Lesky. He's handsome and strong and sensitive and smart. But in truth, that love has nothing to do with what he is and everything to do with what you are. Class dismissed. When last we met, Miss De Luca posed a most upsetting question. Does love exist? Or is it simply a marionette show with the id pulling the strings of our hearts? Mr. Shepherd, does love exist?
No. It's our ego's rationalization of libidinous impulses.
So you think by regurgitating my position, you'll benefit your grade. What if a portion of your grade is based upon intellectual courage? Mrs. Rappaport.
Yes, love exists. As evidenced by how often people sacrifice their basic needs because of it.
Disagreeing with me. Sadly, your courage is stronger than your cortex. Help her out here, someone, won't you, Miss De Luca? Does love exist?
Well, it could if...
No ifs, yes or no.
The truth is, I don't know.
I don't know. That's worse than their answers. Force yourself.
Well, it's a stupid question.
Oh, it's a stupid question. Excuse me. Should I get a shovel? I'd like to see how deep of a hole you can dig for yourself.
Well, look, you can't prove it either way, right? So I think the question becomes, do I believe in love? And if you do, if you believe you can love, then you can. And if you believe you can't love, then you can't. But either way, you're right.
And do you
What?
believe you can love?
Again? Not yet.
This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love. I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the skies. I want to tell you something about the big love question.
Hey. No bar at the school, no school at the bar. Capiche?
How very genteel. Just this once. I'll whisper. I didn't pose that question spontaneously. Every semester for 22 years now, I've asked my students the same question. Yes or no, does love exist?
Why, just to screw with their heads?
No. I keep hoping somebody will give me the answer.
So first she takes a picture of my boots, and then she takes a picture of the hair that I'm sweeping up off the floor. And I don't know if that says me, you know?
I wouldn't think so.
What do you think says me?
Your eyes.
I mean, I knew you would say that, but it can't be a picture of a person. It's got to be a thing.
Ah.
What would say you, Victor?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know because you haven't thought about it. Come on, think. I mean, there's got to be something somewhere in your life.
A Morris Minor Traveller.
What's that?
Small English car. Station wagon. The last wood-sided station wagon produced anywhere, I believe. When I was a boy, I thought people who drove them were artistic, intelligent, stylish in an old English way. Men who smoked pipes and had leather patches on the elbows of their jackets. I thought owning the Morris made you that kind of man, and since that's the kind of man I wanted to be...
Well, did you ever have one?
No, they stopped making them in the mid-60s.
Well, couldn't you have gotten a used one?
Suppose I could, I just never got round to it.
Why not?
I don't know, what if I'd driven it too fast and crashed it, or done something else and ruined it? Then what kind of a man would I be?
You're a strange man, Victor.
Am I?
Yeah, you're a little strange. What's up, Victor?
I thought I might walk you home.
Thanks, but I'm not going home.
Right. You received my gift.
Yes, I received your gift. What's up with that?
You don't like the puzzle?
I don't know where you get off. I mean, you knew the minute you met me that I didn't have a PhD.
I don't know what I've done wrong.
What, other than tell me that I need a brain workout?
A brain workout?
Isn't that what this meant?
Hardly. The gift was meant to be representative of you, in pursuance of our conversation regarding Lydia's assignment.
What, this is me?
It's beautiful, isn't it? And inside it's complicated. And only with attention, patience, and time could you ever hope to understand it.
I'm a puzzle?
The most worthwhile people are.
You know, you're quite a puzzle yourself, Victor. I love this gift. Thank you.
Right. Well, if you have plans...
You know what? No, I think I'll stop at home first. Let me just grab my coat, okay?
Of course.